Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm back here at Ciocca Chevrolet of Princeton to check out this brand new 2024 Chevrolet Silverado 2500 heavy duty work truck, crew cab, four-wheel drive in Summit White with that 6.6 liter Chevy Duramax turbo diesel V8 engine. So we're going to check this out, see what it brings to the table in this heavy duty pickup market. So let's dig in. All right, the front end of this Duramax V8 monster of a 2500 Silverado work truck. Again, Summit White, and when you're looking at commercial vehicles like this one, they're almost all going to be white. So we have Summit White, flat black on the grille, that ginormous Chevy bow tie in the middle. We have standard lighting, right? Standard headlights, turn signals, and that sort of thing on the front. There is no LED from what I can tell on this work truck. We do have that flat black on the front bumper, huge tow hooks on the front as well. And obviously this monstrous grille with extra intake here for cooling of this big time diesel engine. So it is a beefy 2500 heavy duty. All right, we're looking at this wheel and tire setup on this 2500 heavy duty. We have a 17-inch silver painted steel wheel. Work truck action right there, standard brake and rotors. These 17-inch wheels are wrapped in Firestone Transforce HT tires, 245 on the width, a 75 series sidewall 17s, all four corners, four-wheel drive. Full side profile of this 2500 heavy duty work truck. That Summit White, there's a lot of real estate on there. We just have flat black against the Summit White, fairly simple. Got the big time running boards. So I think with the flat black and the white, it looks pretty good. Of course, this is going to be a truck that's going to do some heavy duty work, get banged up and everything else. But I think if that's what it's made for, and I think it's very, very practical in how it's set up here with the paint and the trim. Moving on closer, we got ginormous side view mirrors with the LED turn signals. We have a mirror for the upper and the lower, so you can get two different angles for what you need to look behind you. We do have flat black around the wheel wells because we're going to have a lot of stones and stuff kicking up. We got the 2500 HD call out on the door, flat black on the door handles. We got the step up for the bed. Then we have a spray-in bed liner. We'll go over the bed in a little bit. And we have the fuel filler cap over on the left side. Up top on the roof, it's just color matched in the Summit White. My apologies for the pollen, but it's just that time of year. Then you got your antenna here up front on the truck. All right, the rear end of the Silverado 2500, again, the Summit White on the tailgate, Chevrolet stamped in, Silverado on the left side, huge flat black on the bumper. Got a big tow hitch. We'll go over those towing numbers when we take a look at this Duramax turbo diesel. And then look at the size of that exhaust coming out the bottom right of the vehicle. It's huge. Looking good on the back of the Silverado. All right, we're under the hood of this 2024 Chevy Silverado 2500 heavy duty with this beautiful looking Chevrolet Duramax 6.6 liter heavy duty turbo diesel V8 engine, 470 horsepower, 975 pound-feet of torque. This vehicle can tow up to 22,500 pounds. Gas mileage is not rated, but what a beautiful engine. And of course, it's mated to that 10-speed Allison transmission. All right, before we get into the interior of this monstrous 2500 crew cab work truck, you're going to want to know, Mike, how much does this cost? Well, yeah, base price before options for one of these is $49,900. Now, this has some options, and the big ticket item that you got to add in here is the Duramax 6.6 liter turbo diesel V8. That's an additional $9,490 in this truck. Then we got to add in the work truck convenience package for an additional $1,010. That's going to get you the easy lift power lock and release tailgate, deep tinted glass rear window defogger, cruise control, trailering mirrors that are heated and power adjustable, Then the Chevy Tech spray-in bed liner for an additional $545. The trailer brake controller at $275. The rear axle with 342 gear ratio, and the 17-inch painted steel wheels are included. So we have 11,320 in options, which means our total vehicle price after destination and delivery of $1,895 is $63,115. So let's check out the interior. All right, starting with the foot box, big dead pedal brake and accelerator. We have this work truck type flooring, makes it easy to wash and clean out, no carpeting to worry about. Manual seats, black cloth, fairly simple, but you know what? It's pretty darn comfortable. Good size headrests. So for a work truck, it's looking pretty good. All right, the door panels, all work truck action, all plastic, all easy to clean, get the dirt off, flat black everywhere, huge door pocket. So fairly simple, but you know what? When it comes to being a work truck, you got to have something that is easy to clean and isn't going to get easily damaged. Dash, same action, all black. We do have an extra hidey hole in here for secret papers, and then down below a nice large glove box. We do have an integrated Chevrolet 7-inch infotainment screen, wireless Apple CarPlay, wireless Android Auto, which is nice. Touchscreen action, it is nice, but it doesn't have nav, so the nav is going to have to come through your phone for this vehicle. But it's nice and easy. We can go back to home. We can go and Bluetooth our phone, play our music library and whatnot. And then, of course, we can go ahead and get the trailer action going as well. And make sure our trailer lights are on and working and all that good stuff. So they got some nice stuff. You got OnStar in here and all that jazz. So it looks pretty good. Backup camera, nice and clear with trajectory, looking good. Trailer view as well, so they got you covered here with this backup camera, looking good in this 2500. Hard controls for your screen and your music. Down here you got your heat and air, no climate control, it's just a manual adjustment. Right here, your exhaust brake on, off, lane keep assist, drop the tailgate, four-way hazard, traction control off. Here's the trailer brake and adjusting the trailer brake to make sure it's set right. USB-C, USB-A, and a 12-volt. We have a nice center console area with a spot for your phone and a bigger spot for more storage. Chevy key fob, looking good. Lock, unlock, panic button, drop the tailgate, Chevy bow tie on the back, no problem there. Chevy steering wheel, nice soft touch steering wheel, Chevy bow tie in the center on the horn button. We have our cruise control over here, and to set your parking sensors for how far or close you want them to go off when you're close to a car. Old-fashioned gear shift. And then we have our windshield wiper and adaptive high beams over on the left here. We can go ahead and get this trailer on. 2 high, 4 low, bed light, brighten and dim the dash, adjust your headlights right here. Parking brake, manual tilting and telescoping steering wheel. Now we have our analog with a small digital display, right? So analog gauges all the way around, except for that small digital display in the center, which is going to give you your speed and some other information. Very, very minimal, but it's, you know, it's a work truck, so it looks pretty easy. And it looks overhead console action. We don't have a moonroof, obviously, no point in that, but we do have an SOS button in case you get stuck on the road somewhere, have an emergency. OnStar, you want to have these dome lights come on and off and close the door. This button on the left remains off. When you open the door, those lights will come on, nice LED, close it, and they will dim out, no problem. Now we have our vanity with a mirror, with no light. Does it slide? Yes, it does, to block out the side sun. Getting in the crew cab, just step up on the running board, just like that, and in we go. Plenty of room. Massive room for me at 5'11", headroom, shoulder width room. Look at all that knee space with the seats up for my driving position. We got cloth fabric seats all the way down, no seat pockets in the back. 2 heat and air vents right there with some storage underneath that. No connectivity that I can see in the back. Same plastic, easy to clean out materials here on the back door panel with huge side door pockets. And then we have the nice cloth material, all black, no center armrest though here in this work truck, but you can fit 3 across when you're traveling in between job sites. But it is very comfortable back here in this 2500 HD. Now, if you're not going to have personnel back here, but you're going to have extra gear, you can go ahead and lift these up and get them up out of the way. And that way you can store more stuff here in the back of the crew cab if you don't need to put people in it. So that's a nice touch, and they just fold right back down just like that. All right, we're back at the back of this Silverado 2500, looking at the tailgate, and you can let it down from inside the cab or push that button, down it comes, nice and easy. There is that Chevy Tech spray-in bed liner looking good. This is a monstrous bed. We're looking at 98.4 inches, which is 8.2 feet, payload up to 3,800 pounds. So we can tow up to 22,500, and we can carry up to 3,800 pounds in the back of the Silverado 2500 with the spray-in bed liner, with the tie downs, looking good all the way around. Nice and simple, nice and easy. We got the rails up top to protect the paint if you have anything hanging over the side. Of course, the bed light is up there on the top of the cab, and to get in, it's easy, right? You got these step-ups right here. You got a step-up at the back of the tailgate. You have a step-up from the side of the vehicle underneath the fuel filler cap. Of course, we've got a 36-gallon tank for this diesel. So that's big time too. And so you just put your foot up here, grab up here, and up you go. Nice and simple. And now we're in the bed, looking good. And then of course there's the lighting in the back for your bed. And it looks good. And to get out, all we need to do is come to the back, put our foot back down, and down we go, and we're back out. And of course, to get the tailgate up, pop it right up, and that's lighter than you think. It really is. So a really nice job on the bed here with your payload capacity and how it's laid out here by Chevy in this monstrous work truck. Here is the window sticker, and my apologies for the pollen, but we're going to try to get closer so you can see all the options. Hopefully it's not too glary out. I want to make sure you get everything, because I can't cover everything in the video, and I'm no expert on heavy-duty work trucks, and I don't want to make sure I make too many mistakes in this video. If you have any corrections for me, please feel free to post your comments, because like I said again, I am no way an expert on these heavy-duty work trucks. All right, we are taking off from the dealer in this 2500 work truck with the massive turbo diesel V8 and the Allison 10-speed auto. Not going to go too far because I don't have much fuel in here. So we're going to take it for a little spin down the road just to get a feel for it. I haven't driven a diesel engine vehicle in a zillion years, but it is just one big giant powerful lump of engine. There's no doubt about it. And this thing is designed for just big time work, big time towing, big time action. So I think it's a workhorse. And when you take a look at these vehicles that I see running around out on the roads, you know, you're going to see F-250s, and you're going to see these big Chevy Silverado HDs. At least those are what I see all the time. I don't see the diesel as much, because obviously almost $10,000 is a huge option on a diesel engine. So I think a lot of the ones I see are gas. but this thing can tow, you know, 22,500 pounds. It can haul up to 3,800 pounds in the bed. It's got the 8 foot 2 inch bed in it. It handles like a bus, but that's kind of what it's supposed to do, is to handle like a bus. But it's fine for what, you know, this is all about. It's just fine. And it's going to do a lot of work for you. It's going to do a lot of work for you. And it feels good. I don't know what much else to say about this, because we're not hooning around in this thing, and we're certainly not going to take it on a long drive today because of the diesel situation in the vehicle. But I just kind of wanted to give you an idea of how this thing is going to go. And you know what? The suspension's good. It's well damped. It's not giving me any big problems as far as jostling me around like crazy. So that's good. And when this diesel gets going, it pulls like a freight train. And it feels good on the road. So I like how they have it set up. I like how they have this set up to give you a lot of good work moving forward. And it's just a really, really solid truck to drive here out on the road with this turbo diesel. And the Allison 10-speed auto is feeling good underneath me as well, so I can't complain too much about that. But I want to thank Ciocca Chevrolet of Princeton for giving the channel access to this monstrous Silverado HD for review today. I'd like to thank all of you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. Please also consider subscribing and turn on that notification bell so you'll never miss another Shabby's Rides video. And I'll see all of you on the rebound. Take care, everyone.